right, man. We are back in the motherfucking building. Y'all ready?
Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. Hey, welcome everybody out there. If you're listening or watching, we are the Legendary Visionaries. This is the Legend Has a Podcast. I go by the name of Artwork. We are back in the building, man. Tell me y'all name.
Hey, I'm C Bodie.
And it's RH, aka Raul.
Hey, what's happening, man? What's up, Raul, man? You been in my A for a minute, man. What's going on? You good?
Yeah, man. I've been practicing for the slap competition.
How's that coming, man?
Yeah.
What's your regimen?
You know, I like to play offense and defense, so I get a couple slaps in a day. But I like to also,
How do you brace yourself, though?
get slaps in.
What's your chin looking like?
Oh no, it's pretty sturdy. It's pretty sturdy.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
man.
You gonna
got
try
a
to
little-
make your way into the house?
I got a little
next year?
CTE.
You got CTE already?
Hell yeah. Man, rock my shit, man.
Yo, that shit is crazy.
Hey, man, what's going on with the little one, man?
What you mean?
Like,
He cooking still.
he still cooking? When's
Yeah,
the
man, like a month?
Okay, a month. When the baby shower? When
The baby shower passed.
we missed the baby shower?
It was what you call it? It wasn't what you call it? It wasn't no dudes there.
Oh, it was just
It was
lady.
like all
Okay.
women.
Okay. So y'all
Well,
had a traditional baby shower.
Yeah.
I guess that's what you call it.
Yeah.
So y'all got like a do y'all have like a what is that shit called? A registry?
Yeah.
I got one of them.
Man, to be quite honest, yeah, we got a registry, but I ain't gonna lie, like we can't accept no more stuff. We can't take any more stuff for the baby. Like I'm not even joking. Like we don't have no. That baby don't need nothing for probably like 2 years.
Already?
Yes, like everything we got what we got for the baby, we got everything baby need, and some stuff we got 3 of it.
Damn.
It's ridiculous how much stuff we got. Like anybody that's having a baby, I hope y'all got people around you that love you, cause that baby shower was.
Oh, that all came from like the baby shower? 'Cause
Yeah, like I mean, we got stuff before the baby shower, like, but by the time we got to the baby shower, and I had to get 3 cars to take this stuff home.
Shit.
Like it was a lot.
To me and the like the other LV members, we was talking, we was like, yo, we trying to get y'all something, but we didn't know nothing. We ain't had no information, like.
Yeah, it really ain't no point. I mean, I'm not gonna tell nobody don't get nothing, but we really got too much stuff. Like it's too much stuff. Like everything. We got 2 car seats. We got a bassinet and a pack and play. We got like 2 different little rocker things. We got a high chair. We got like 15 boxes of diapers.
Oh,
like
God.
15 boxes of wipes. We got like 30 different outfits. It's crazy. Like it's a lot. So yeah, we don't really need nothing.
That's what's up, though, man. That's love. Like,
He got enough bath stuff to last him till he go to kindergarten. It's ridiculous.
That's what's up, man. You think it's like that because it's like your lady's first child? Think that's part of it?
Probably, maybe. Yeah, I guess. But I mean, even people that I knew, they gave right much stuff. Even though it ain't my first. It was I don't know, man. I guess it's just like people like buying baby stuff. I guess I don't know.
Celebration, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Say 1 month.
Yeah, man, got a month.
1 more month.
She 35 weeks, 36 weeks, something like that. It's like, yeah, I think she's 36 weeks now. So what is that? 40 weeks is due.
She ready?
ready as she gonna get. She been taking the pregnancy pretty good, but now it's starting to get where she can't get comfortable. She get real tired. Like it's hard to walk. She get a little like her feet swole up, stuff like that. So
Let me ask you this: Is she still working right now, or that
yeah,
does that?
still working.
Oh, okay, so that don't like the what do they call that? The maternity leave that don't kick in until after the baby.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I might. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I guess she ain't gonna work probably up till she going to labor at work or nothing like that. But I guess it'll kick in whenever she decides or the doctor decides that she need to come out of work.
All right, okay, got you. All right, man. Well, blessings to y'all.
Being said, you know, since you're an Eagles fan, the Kelsey brother got a baby on the way. She 38 weeks. They gonna have the OBGYN at the game.
She gonna be there.
They gonna have the doctor at the game.
Oh, that's how close.
That's kind of. I don't know. I guess that's dope. Well, why she got to be there? I mean, I get it. I get it.
That's part of. I guess the wife want to be there, so the doctor coming.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
That close.
Plus, probably all his family gonna be there because both brothers are playing.
Everybody, you right. So their whole family going. That's like the first. I don't know the first time that happened, but their whole family is gonna be there. Yeah, you right.
Yeah, so
I was reading that the doctor was gonna be there. I was like, that's cool.
That's the one for the Eagles or the other one?
The one for the Eagles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So I don't know what would happen if she just happened to go into labor in the first quarter.
Man, you gotta play the game. Look, come on, hey, look, we gonna keep that till she going into labor. That means she ain't about to have a baby. She might be in labor for a couple more hours.
Yeah, that's true.
You need to play this game, man. We can't have you come. We need you, bro.
You might not be able to concentrate, bruh.
Nah, fam, he got to play. Don't tell him. He got to play the rest of this game. Like we need him too. He can't leave.
Yeah,
that's dope though. Two brothers.
First time 2 black quarterbacks playing.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
That's big.
That's dope.
Shout out to Patrick Mahomes' daddy.
Yeah, man. Somebody said, yo, I know a nigga that can fry some catfish. For real. I ain't even know he was one of them.
I didn't either.
But yeah, shout out to him.
Did my heart good when I seen him.
Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Eagles fans in the KC game. I want Jalen Hurts to get one, man. I'm kind of leaning towards.
I guarantee you.
I'm leaning towards that side. I ain't gonna guarantee you.
I'm
leaning towards that side, though.
They gonna win.
I'm leaning towards that side.
They got a better team.
Jalen Hurts.
They do, but
Jalen Hurts.
Mahomes is the poster boy now.
And that last game, I know y'all seen that foolery going on.
Jalen Hurts look like a cop.
You said a what?
A cop.
Thought like you said it's like COP or you said COCK?
Yeah, he looked like a COP.
He looked like a cop.
He looked like an undercover.
I don't know. I never heard that one, but I mean,
I get where you going with that.
Vibes he give me.
Nah, I think he cool.
they said he hired all women staff, and his girlfriend.
Talking about like his agents and like everybody that represent.
Yeah,
he don't run his social media, none of that.
Yeah,
He got a black female agent. She might be the first one with a quarterback in the Super Bowl. Black female agent with a quarterback in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's dope. I just found that out today. I was like, oh, that's cool. And his girlfriend is he met her in college, and she graduated top of her class with an MBA from, I guess, what is it? Alabama, yeah. And they still together, and I was like, okay, that's cool. She black.
that's dope.
I was like, okay.
Like I said, I'm leaning towards, you know what I'm saying? Happy Black History Year. I mean, month. But Yo. You know what I'm saying? 2 black quarterbacks, Black History Month, Super Bowl February 12th, Valentine's Day 2 days after that, man. If y'all celebrate that type of thing, celebrate Black Love. Then Raul's baby is coming like probably 2 weeks after that. Hey man, it's gonna be a great time. Some great vibes in the air.
Hey man, speaking of my kid coming, right? They was like, like when you can induce a woman, like they can
Induce labor.
like induce labor, right? So she went to the doctor the other day. They were like, well, we can induce you so and so day, and of course that means that she'll have a baby soon thereafter, like maybe that day or the next day or something like that. The day they talking about inducing is the day after my birthday. And I want y'all to know, am I being a little selfish and petty about this? Okay, so check this out. So if his birthday end up being the day after my birthday, that means my birthday don't mean nothing no more.
Yeah, your birthday is over.
It's over for me.
Yeah, basically.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really appreciate that too much.
Your birthday basically over anyway because
If
they don't
even it's around the
induce
same
her,
time.
it's gonna be very close.
It is going to be close.
So your birthday, yeah.
So what if I want to go on a trip for my birthday? I can't even go because I got to attend his birthday.
Yeah, you gotta plan that trip some other time.
I don't agree with that.
Get you another
I don't
birthday.
think
I can't miss his birthday.
No, but I don't think your birthday don't mean anything anymore. I think you just have to plan accordingly now. You might have to celebrate it.
No, man, his birthday is getting ready to be Father's Day.
Yeah, you might have to celebrate it a little earlier or a little later. You can still celebrate your
Father's
shit.
Day.
Huh,
That is more.
no, what I mean by Father's Day
I
is
see what you said.
in comparison to Mother's Day. That's how your birthday is getting ready to be for the next
I'm being a little. Am I
at
being
least
selfish?
18 years, at least. It might carry on after that.
Am I being selfish?
Nah.
I don't think it's gonna negate your birthday though.
It is though.
I don't think it will.
It's a baby, man.
I mean, the baby is gonna negate everything anyway. But once he becomes older, it's not gonna negate your birthday. It's gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's still gonna be your birthday and his birthday.
Bruh.
It's gonna be 2 different days.
Your birthday will never be the same.
I think it's over for me.
It's gonna be your
I don't
birthday.
think so,
Feel
man.
that.
But it ain't
Oh
gonna
yeah,
never
your
be the
birthday.
same.
My birthday Tuesday. His birthday Wednesday. You think they doing anything for me? Come on, man.
What if it's on the same day?
That's even worse. That's even worse.
Nah, man, I think you gonna be good.
I'm
bro.
attending his birthday party.
Just like, okay, look at it like this. It's years. And not every year, but it's some years my birthday and Mother's Day is the same day. So you think that I actually do something that I want to do on that day? Or I get it done before that or after that?
So I mean, okay.
That's
so
how you
you
gotta
just
look
saying
at
take
your-
it
That's
upon.
what I'm saying. You
take
still get
upon
it. It's just gonna have
yourself.
to. It's gonna be
Yeah.
probably another day.
Yeah, you're going to have to make some
I
adjustments.
mean, that's cool. I guess.
Yeah, you gonna have to celebrate it earlier or a little later, or if he's young, if say it's on the same day, we celebrate. He have a little bird because he ain't gonna have no party at night for a kid. You gonna have a party in the daytime, have a little party, clean that up. Now I go turn
do
up
my
at night.
thing.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Well, I
gonna be
like to do
that type
stuff
of thing.
like out of town and
Oh well,
do other stuff.
it's
like
gonna
that.
always gonna be concessions, man.
Damn.
It's gonna be concessions anyway when you got a child. So think of it like that.
That's your present.
Yeah,
That's my present.
That's the gift to keep on giving.
that orgasm.
Come on, cuz.
Look,
That was your gift.
little man is the gift that keep on giving.
He gonna be rich. I'm gonna be able to retire one day because what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man. I told y'all this before. I'm a product of Valentine's Day.
What you mean by that?
I mean, that
That's when you
Valentine's
were
Day. That's when
conceived?
they was swerving.
Yeah, my parents was humping.
Okay.
9 months later, they got a Scorpio. They was y'all see them memes? Was somebody said, yo, Valentine's Day, y'all please wrap up because we don't need any more Scorpios in the world. I took offense, but yeah, so that's the gift. You're gonna be all right, man.
Yeah, it's work out.
Man, you done had enough birthdays.
Damn.
And if you can get away to LV fam, man, we'll always, we'll turn up some type of way.
Go ahead and drop them off. Y'all babysit?
Nah, not that. I'm saying,
Damn.
Mom ain't gonna let us babysit anyway.
She
probably
gonna be
won't.
like, hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
You taking him where? Nah. Not my baby.
We talking about like if you could get away, it come with us. We could turn it up for you. But yeah, man.
We celebrate early in the morning.
Hey, okay. So this way off topic. I just thought about this though, because I know me and you kind of in the same boat right now. Hey, have y'all been paying attention to the housing market? Have y'all been paying attention? Okay, so I told my daughter, I'm trying to move up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And she already know that. So when she be on TikTok all the time, so she found this realtor lady. And she is a realtor. She do like North Carolina. So she got a few properties in like Greensboro, Burlington area, Winston, like that, right? So she sent me a couple of houses the other day. And these houses was really, really nice, but they were really expensive. Like the cheapest one was like $450, I think. And then like one of them was like $515, and the other one was like $5 something. This was like in Burlington and Greensboro. I'm trying to figure out why these houses cost so damn much. Like what happened? Something had to happen.
I mean, we talked about we talked about it a while ago. But if you wait, if you wait a little bit,
they ain't gonna come down.
Yes, they will.
Yeah,
they coming down.
Hold on. Okay, so check this out.
What goes up must come down. They coming down. Best believe that.
So
they starting to come down already.
They ain't coming down enough.
Nah, but they're starting to come down already. Just wait.
They said that
be patient.
One of them banking, I can't remember which bank it was. It's one of them banks, a big one. Like one of the real Chase, Wells Fargo, one of them big ones. It was like so many billions of dollars or several $100 million that they was going to spend to just buy up houses so they could rent them out. They taking houses off the market, so they ain't gonna make the price of houses go down. It's gonna make it go up.
Yeah, but if it makes it go up, you're gonna have a lack of people buying homes, so it's gonna automatically cause the price to go down. It's always gonna be a give and take. So it's gonna go up for the immediately. It's gonna stay high. But over the course of time, it's gonna have to come down. But if people ain't buying them.
All right, so check this out. So maybe they don't want you buying the houses. They want to buy them so you can only rent.
Maybe
they don't want you to really own the house. Why don't they just get you to rent them for the rest of your life?
Well, look at this. Have you? Because you say you look at the houses or whatever, and you talking about how much the housing prices are. But like I get emails on a daily basis about this is for rent here, such. And sometimes they'll throw an apartment in there. And apartment prices are ridiculous right now.
All of that shit is up. All of it.
Everything is up.
I really don't understand, because at some point in time, a lot of people ain't going to be able to pay for what they, like, gas supposed to be going back up.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Eggs cost $20 a carton. Which, I mean, you gotta pick and choose what you gonna do.
Nigga, I don't.
You can't like say I'm not gonna stay somewhere.
I know, but you can't. You gonna have to live. You ain't gonna be able to live the way you want to.
Bruh, the houses, even I'm talking about even the apartments. The apartment that you would be able to get for the same amount of size in the same area, done went up like $200-300 a month.
Some
Some more than that, yeah.
I was looking at a house out there by like where the job was at, right? It was like maybe 45 years ago. It was like maybe I was like right at $200,000 for this house. Now that same house, cause you know how on Zillow they'll tell you like how the price went up.
Mm-hmm.
That same house that went up like $100,000
since like 2015.
Yes,
Yeah.
The same house. It don't even make sense.
Everything done went up, but it's going. Just wait. It's going to have to. What's gonna happen is shit gonna crash because shit is too high. You been in the grocery store lately? You see. This is just an example. You say eggs. This is a bag of French fries that I buy, a certain brand. I remember when I was paying like $3 and some change. I went in the store the other night to get this same brand. I think it's like Ida.
Or Ida.
Oh yeah, same 3 something. Same brand. I went in the store the other night. That shit was $6.78. I said, "You motherfuckers are out y'all mind."
That shit doubled.
What the fuck?
What store was you in?
I was in Lowe's.
That might have been a
That
part
might
of
have
it.
been.
But I'm saying
That
though,
might have been $1.
Yeah,
That might have been an
that
extra
might have
dollar.
something to do with it.
still,
But,
that's crazy though.
Yeah.
3 something.
That's a lot.
Double.
That's a lot.
Like y'all niggas, it's out y'all mind. But it's just gonna get worse before it get better, of course. But at some point, people ain't gonna be able to afford none of this shit. Like it's gonna get worse. Like the crime gonna get worse.
The crime definitely gonna get
Oh
worse.
yeah.
Like the robbing season's gonna be in full effect.
We about to be living in a
Like,
24-hour purge. That's gonna
It's
last
getting out of
7 days
hand,
a
man.
week.
Gas, like you said, gas going up, housing, everything going up besides motherfuckers pay.
But how is this going? What is the resolve of it when you think about it? Jobs ain't really trying to pay you no more money, and a lot of these, I feel like we about to lose a lot more jobs. Like we about to lose a lot of jobs, yo.
Oh, in the next 5 to 10, definitely.
Okay,
Maybe
so
sooner
check this
than
out.
that.
I was looking at this dude. He was on TikTok. And he said this is his theory, and I was like, this make a lot of sense. He was like, so when the whole pandemic thing happened, they had everybody working from home, right?
Oh, you talking about the white dude sitting in the car?
Yeah.
I
So
see
you
it.
saw that.
Yeah.
So he was like, everybody wanted to work from home. It worked out. Productivity went up. Everybody liked it. It was great for everybody, right? So now everybody hollering about work from home, work from home. And then he was like, companies found out that we could do the same job from home and still be productive, but they can get anybody to do this job from anywhere. So you think about these people that can do the same job you do overseas for half the price or maybe a quarter of the price what you would do it for. Mm-hmm. So why would we pay you to do that job? We can just pay somebody else to do it just as good as you and do it for way less money. So now he said, all y'all that want to work from home, you just fuck yourself.
Basically.
And I'm like, that makes sense. Just like he said, just like back when all the automotive industry went overseas, he said it's the same thing that's happening now.
It's going to be, like I said, it's probably going to get worse before it get better, but it's always going to be a corrective action. And if that corrective action is, it might lead to what needs to happen, i.e. revolution. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might lead to that type of shit. But it's going to be bad for a lot of people.
A lot of people.
But the light at the end of the tunnel, I mean, there is light at the end of the tunnel, the way I see it. But it's probably going to be, it ain't going to come soon. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. But it will get better. It's balanced. It's a pendulum.
Like, with that whole housing shit, it should be some kind of regulation on that. It's something need to happen.
The housing shit is just, it's gonna correct itself. Housing market always, like the crash in 2008, right?
But that came from like the bank loans. And
Yeah,
shit.
but it ain't the same, but it's in the same vein. It's gonna regulate at some point. It is. You just got to be in the position to catch it. It's almost like the stock market. You had the bad, and then you had the good. And if you know when to like ride the wave, you benefit. But if you don't, it's a detriment to you. It's the same thing. So,
And that's what makes it worse, because like you were saying, you know how to ride the wave. A lot of us, we riding this wave for the first time. We ain't got no clue what's going on, and didn't prepare before it got to the point where now you like, oh, okay.
yeah, that's why I said it might get worse because it caught a lot of people by surprise. This shit went like, because even with me, like going to like the grocery store, I used to look at prices. Now I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, like,
what?
It don't never get me till I get my receipt after they done told me what the total is, and then I'm like, yo,
I got 3 things, bro.
yeah,
$60.
That's the
What
thing
the
that be
fuck?
killing me. Like, you go in there, you get 5 things just to like, you just needed something for like a meal, and you done spent $75. You like, what? Like,
Everything
what?
going up, but then you got other expenses that ain't going down, and your pay ain't going up. So you like, yo, what the fuck? You a nigga that's on child support? That shit ain't going down.
Ain't.
Yo, baby mama's still looking at you like, yo, I need that ASAP.
definitely need
She
that.
don't give a fuck what you got going on in your life, and you still got to make ends meet. Then you got your child. They looking at you like, yo, what?
Looking at you like a loser.
Yeah, you like what? I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? You trying to make it pop,
Yeah.
but you can't because shit done changed. So you got to figure this shit out.
That's why I don't never get mad at nobody that like scam.
You got to figure it out.
Like, man, if you can figure out a way to get over, man, do that shit. Do it.
I say do it.
No matter who get caught up in your scam,
Nah.
scam them all.
No, I say do. I'm with you to a certain degree.
Scam everybody.
No,
Nah,
man,
if you
get
don't
my
fuck
mama.
with innocent people,
Don't get
but
my mama.
if you can get it off on like these greedy ass corporations, get your shit off.
I'm down for a good scam.
Get your shit off. Just don't fuck with innocent people, man.
Man,
But
innocent people getting scammed every day.
yeah, but you don't got to be a part of that. You don't got to be a part of that karma. If you can get these damn corporations, hey man,
Man, scam is a scam is a scam.
hey man.
Get it, just get it however you can.
All right, man. We don't condone scamming over here. We're just being hypothetical. All right. Hey, yo, what's happening? Check this out. This episode of the Legend Has It podcast is brought to you by legendaryvisionaries.com. That's right, legendaryvisionaries.com. Head on over there, check us out. You can listen to and watch the podcast via links. Also, we have merch for sale. Tees, crews, hoodies. Go on over there, get yourself something, get your loved ones something. Got everything for your fashion needs. If you want to look as fresh as my homeboy Bo right here in this picture, head on over to legendaryvisionaries.com. Either way, we appreciate you. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Let's get into it, man. What's next on the docket?
So, it's a story that came out recently about these people in Florida. Say the feds say there was 22 practicing Georgia nurses that paid a Florida school $15,000 for fake diplomas. So these people paid money to get a fake degree and have been practicing nursing in Florida. And somehow they just got caught. I don't know how they got caught, but they just got caught recently.
So
Somebody had a rat.
Yeah.
Somebody inside had the rat, because I'm thinking the people that got the fake degrees didn't know that they wasn't doing what they were supposed to do.
Hold on. So you think the people that paid for the degree think that they
went through some course, some schooling or whatever, and it just ain't the required schooling for that type of degree, and they ain't know no. That's what I think. I don't think it was set
Think
up.
they didn't know no better?
Yeah, I'm thinking they wouldn't.
I don't
think they was set up to say, I'm gonna go and get them this money, and then I can get this job, because they're gonna give me this degree regardless of what I did.
How many people was it?
22.
22.
22 people?
Yeah.
Oh, they definitely knew what they was doing.
So you think that the school was scamming?
Yeah.
I think they knew exactly what they was doing.
I think they knew. I think they was in on it. At least some of them. They knew what was going on. I can go get this.
Bro, that's a lot of money. That
is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, but it's less than you going through nursing school.
It is. But still, that's a lot of money to say I can do this and I'm gonna get away with it.
But they probably had
this profession.
They probably had a track record though. So so check this out. So say they did this for, say, 5 people. Somebody had started this whole thing, did it for 5 people, and they gave it to them.
Word of mouth.
Gave it to them, and they got jobs and was working as a working nurse. 5 different people now, right? So you go back, them 5 people be like, oh, I know somebody that want to be a nurse. So say I know you. I'll be like, you trying to get another job? Look, I know somewhere where you can be. Nurses get paid good money.
Yeah.
If you want to be a nurse, I know somewhere where you can get your stuff at. You ain't got to do all that. Like, you ain't got to do all that. Just get the money. That's all you need is the money. You go tell that one person and they get the money together. That's how you get the 22 people paid them $15,000. I need is proof of concept.
Another thing for me is, if it's 22 that got caught, I think it's how many you think they ain't found out about. I think it's more than them that paid that money.
I feel like everybody got caught from that school. I
don't
think it's
so.
Mad people doing it all around the United States.
In nursing?
In
Everything.
I think in any
Nursing is
any area.
That's scary, dog.
That's why I really want to talk about this one, because nursing is the one, or maybe it's like, I'm gonna say it's a handful of degrees that I think that you should not, like, you shouldn't you need to go through their curriculum. And nursing one of them. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to you shouldn't scam your way to the top with nursing. I don't like that.
Nursing,
doctors, maybe like dentists.
Yeah.
Like
dealing with people, man. Lawyers.
Maybe lawyers.
Yeah. You shouldn't be fucking with people's lives like that.
So I wonder if they had to take I'm sure they took the test. I don't think the NCLEX, is it the NCLEX or whatever?
That's why I'm like, how did y'all get past that? Because you got to pass that to be a nurse, like an RN anyway. Like, RNs the ones that they make the most money out of all the nurses.
From what I heard, that shit ain't easy.
This shit very hard.
It's not easy at all.
It's very hard. That's like you know how lawyers take the bar exam?
Yeah.
That's like the bar exam for nurses. It's hard. So
if they passed that and paid the 15, they should be good.
But that's what I don't know though. Like, did they pass that?
Did they take it?
Oh, I thought you were saying they
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Did they even take it?
Because just to get into the degree, you got to have the
See, I think the 15. If they got caught up, then the 15 must have paid for that.
Yeah, the 15
Hell
came
no,
with
I don't think you can get around that. You got to actually take the test.
Well, if you took the test, you should be good, even if you paid the 15.
Nah, I mean, well, if you got the knowledge,
Listen to some
pass
other
the
shit
test.
I don't know about.
If you could take that test and pass it, I think whatever else you did is kind of irrelevant.
So you want the person that got the fake degree that passed the NCLEX to work on you?
I'm not saying that.
Man,
I
if you pass
just
the test,
know
hey.
that I've been told that test is difficult.
No, that test is really
and
hard.
I heard and I've seen people say, not people that I know personally, but I've seen people say that I passed it on the second trial or the third trial or something like that. Now I'm official. Just like they do with the bar exam.
Yeah,
like you were
I
saying.
know that
So,
test is
I know
very,
people
very hard.
personally. I didn't know what it was called, but if that's the same test that we
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about, I know people personally that have not passed that test.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
So
So
it's
all right,
a
so
big
check
deal
this
when
out.
they pass it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So if they, and I don't know how you could
Be able to pass the test if you don't have the
know how
knowledge,
you can
right?
Scam your way without that test, because I think that's something that comes down to I don't know.
So
This is a
you
big deal.
think about it like this. So when you go to the doctor, like no matter if you just go in there because you got a boo boo, or if you go in there because you about to die, you gonna deal with some nurses. Nurses handle
they like the first line.
everything that the doctors don't want to do. Oh shit, my fault. So they handle everything that the doctors don't want to do. So the doctors telling you, hey, yo, get them this amount of medicine and do this and do that. The doctors just come in there and do the surgery. The nurses
might
do
not-
everything
You
else.
might not see a doctor.
Right. The nurse might do everything. They basically, nurses is damn near a doctor.
You see the nurse, and then the doctor you might see is the doctor that's still in school.
I don't wanna
Depending
see
on
no
what
doctor
you,
that's still in
depending
school.
on what you there for.
But nurses do damn near everything, and you see the doctor, so then they like the nurse manager. They be like, okay, you do this, do that. I gave them this medicine, do this, get them that, and then the nurses go handle all that. And then the doctors come in with something like you damn near about to die, or
I don't know if y'all
some other
ever
shit.
been in the hospital, not yourself, but with someone, and someone is going through something, and the nurse keep coming in and out or whatever, and they might say, well, I just talked to the doctor. The doctor said we're going to do such. You might not see the doctor today.
Mm-hmm.
The doctor done talked to the nurse on the phone several times or whatever, and you might not see the doctor till tomorrow because the doctor was doing
You're gonna see the
whatever
nurse
else.
regardless.
You gonna see the nurse 90% of the
Yeah,
time. The
nurse
doctor
is
come
the
in
first
and do.
line of the just the first line.
They come in with their little pad, go over the shit. The nurse already done all this. Okay, the nurse, they going over pretty much see the nurse deal they supposed to do.
They taking your blood pressure.
okay,
they taking
yeah.
the blood work. They doing
That's it.
all of that shit. Yeah.
So the nurse is the one that
You
they
dealing with them.
your life in their hands for real.
For real. And the doctor come in at the very end, whatever
Yeah.
the case may be.
The doctor might be able to do some surgery, or if you about to die, he might be able to
or he
save
just
your
had
life.
the specialized knowledge that you need, and he'll come in and just give you that at the end once the nurse collect all the information. But
Like,
you got to
yeah.
go through the nurse first.
Right, when you be in the operating room, they got your
nurses.
body wide open. Well, they asking the nurse, pass me the so and so. Nurse be right there with them.
Even before that, the doctor done put the play together before he even seen you at all.
Based
Based
off the
off of
nurse's
what the nurse
information.
said.
Yeah. So y'all don't think nurses should be able to finesse?
No, no, and that's the thing. I'm an advocate for finessing. I am 100%. I'm 1,000% with anybody that can get a fake degree. Get it. If you could do the job with a fake piece of paper, do it.
Look, man, 90%. This just willy nilly number, but most of the jobs you gonna learn on the job, regardless if you have a diploma or if you got any expertise type of knowledge in it. You gonna learn the job on the job, but certain jobs you can't really learn on the job.
And
you
that's
kind of gotta
one-
have prior knowledge.
That's
You gotta
one of them.
yeah, you gotta have a prerequisite type.
Because 90% of the people I know with degrees, they ain't doing nothing that got anything to do with that degree.
Nah,
Yeah, but I'm talking about the people that use their degree.
No,
If
I
you
mean,
use your
they
degree-
trying to use it. It just ain't. It ain't working out that way.
No, I mean I'm talking about the people that use their degree. Or even the people that do the same thing as somebody that got a degree and you don't have one. Just because you got a degree don't mean that can't nobody else do it. You know what I'm saying? So say for instance, you like an architect. You might need a degree. I ain't gonna lie.
It's certain shit that
There's
you
some
need.
stuff that you might need a degree in, man.
You can't finesse that, but
Because you can make a building and that shit
fall
fall.
down.
You ain't got them
Soon as they put
the angles right, and you ain't using the right material. I don't know what architects do. You make a damn skyscraper and that bitch fall down. That's on you, buddy.
you ain't using the what's that shit?
They need to know all kinds of
Pythagorean
formulas.
theorem?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
the Pythagorean theorem?
That shit.
Yo. Hey,
Yeah,
you gotta find that clip and put that in there. You gotta
ain't
find
using that right.
Yo.
That shit might be fucked up.
With some, hey, look, it's a good amount that you might need to go all the way through school with.
Yeah, but it's some shit. you
Take
can
all your
finesse.
electives too, like with that shit.
Yeah, prerequisites and all
But
that.
some of that stuff, man, you don't need no degree to do that shit. They just be filler. Like, you don't need a degree to be a therapist.
I think they want to see if you got the patience.
They want to see if you got the patience to be an employee.
Yeah.
That's what that's for. You stuck this shit out for 4 or 5
Yeah.
years.
Maybe you could do this. You might be qualified.
You can do it.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, I don't.
Not nurses though.
So if you was saying let's put yourself in them people's shoes, would you not? What, that 15 is a lot of money though. Was it really 15,000?
That's what they said. $15,000.
That's why
I would feel like I would rather probably than pay that 15,000.
I'm not gonna pay $15,000. You go through school.
That's what I'm saying.
gonna
I
pay
would rather just go
$100,000.
through. Oh, 100,000. Well, yeah.
Nigga, you going through nursing school
But this is what
for
I'm
4
saying,
years?
bro.
Well, yeah.
That's a 4-year degree. That's not a
lot of-
2-year degree.
You weighing the loans and you
It's a
weighing
lot
the
of people
upfront
that
costs.
Can't come. I mean, $15,000 is a lot of money.
But think about it. You break that down in the payment. Say if you was on that's okay. So say for instance you was gonna go to school.
It had to be a payment.
Instead of you was gonna pay the pay to go to school, you break the $15,000 down in maybe 6 months.
Yeah. Okay. It had to be a payment
Right.
plan then. Yeah, that makes sense.
So you
I can see
did that in 6 months. You paid $15,000
Instead of coming out with all these
You
loans
paying that shit every semester,
or all these loans when you finish.
right?
Yeah.
So you think about it. No matter what school you go to, if you go through the cheapest school you go to, you gonna end up paying $60,000,
Yeah.
$70,000, $80,000, $100,000. It's a lot of them. You gonna pay more than that.
Yeah. Let me get this. This
Let me get that for the 15.
Let me get that Clarina.
Get the degree on Klarna
That affirm.
on Afterpay.
Yeah. Let me get that afterpay. 15,000. How much I gotta pay?
The dope man done paid this $15,000 to get his girl a legitimate job.
So what is the consequence of being caught doing that? They get
Bruh,
fired,
you
right?
Man,
Do they go to
if you
jail?
got-
What happens?
The school
for
should
that,
be in
you might
trouble.
go to jail.
The school should be in the most trouble.
the school people definitely get in trouble. Well, even the people that got the degrees, they might get locked up. I mean, I don't know though, because you got to think about what you was doing. You had people lives.
What if
in
like
your
he
hand.
said?
Bruh, that's my.
They didn't
I'm
know.
sticking to that. I don't know.
Yeah, what if he said, yeah, they
I
was not
don't
in the
know.
know. This is a legitimate school
Yeah.
for all I thought. For
I don't even know. I mean, maybe, man, but I don't know how you could think that. How did you think you went here and paid $15,000 and you got a degree?
That ain't the first
Okay, now
school
check this
that
out.
was
Hold
scamming.
on. And you can be a RN. RN is a university 4-year degree. There ain't no other way around it. That's a RN. Now you could be a LPN or a CNA or some other shit.
No, don't put the LPN. LPN is above that.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Not as above no RN.
Yes,
Ain't.
it is. That's a LPN is damn near a doctor.
No,
That's
it's
a
not.
licensed practitioner nurse.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay then.
A
So-
CNA is the motherfucker that.
Now, CNA is
could
the
be a
ones that, like,
CNA,
change, like,
but I think
bedpans
they-
and
I
stuff.
think they have to go to class to do that.
I mean, they got to have something to do that.
Yeah.
But okay, so you like an LPN or RN, they up here.
Yeah.
They damn near doctors, right?
CNA.
The practitioners, they damn near really is
Yeah,
doctors.
that's what LPN
That's the people
stand
you
for.
go see when you go to like urgent care. They don't be real doctors. They be like LPNs then.
Yeah, that's what the LPN.
Okay, so what's the other one? It's another one below RN. It's not a CNA, it's above that, but it's like below that. I don't know. Whatever it is, that's a 2-year degree. It's an associate's degree in nursing, whatever. Now, that ain't the same thing. It's a L something in. Whatever it is. But anyway, you ain't paying no $15,000 for a nursing degree, cuz. That's like saying, oh, yeah, I'm a doctor now, and I went to school for 2 years.
Okay.
You can't be a doctor in 2 years. Yeah. Not in America, you can't.
Doctors, what? At least 8?
Nah, that shit is a long time, yeah.
You
like
go to school
I think
18,
at least 8.
You start working at 30. Damn near. Once you finish getting your hours and all that.
Right. You be like 30 years old before you even start working for real. And that's if you did everything right.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think people might be naive and say, yo, I thought it was this.
I like it. I need more information.
Yeah.
I need to know how long it took for them to get this. When they got their certification or whatever.
Let me ask y'all this: What do y'all think it would be okay to like?
Talking about what degrees you could scam?
Yeah, to finesse in. Like if they were selling a degree right now that you could probably get, what you think would be okay that wouldn't like be a detriment to the society?
Physical education.
That's like a like I said, like a therapist, like a psychologist.
You know, a psychologist though.
Which one is the one that? It's like a okay, it's two. What y'all know what I'm talking about? It's like a psychologist and a. They like the same thing.
Therapist.
Is that what it is?
That's the only two.
Okay, so it's like one of them.
They
can give you like medicine. That's like a doctor though. I think that's psychologist, right?
I think so. I don't know.
It's psychologist and a psychiatrist.
Psychiatrist, yeah. You're right.
Okay, so which one is the one that's like one of them is like they a doctor, and the other one is just like the person that talk to you.
I think psychiatry might be the doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the psychiatrist, then I don't think you need no degree for that.
No, I think that's the one that's the doctor.
That's the one that gives you the
Wait a minute. Well, whatever one you ain't got the.
Yeah. I think psychology will be the one where you just
more
lay
mental.
on the couch. Yeah.
Yeah, the one where that one.
Yeah.
Whatever that one is, you don't need no degree for
Why
that.
not, man?
you don't need no degree to talk to nobody, bro. You just need to be a good people person.
I get why you feel like that because you the resident psychologist anyway. As far as
you can really talk somebody out of doing something crazy. Now the other one,
that is a skill though.
It is, but I don't think you need to go to school for that. I don't think there's nothing in school that's gonna teach you how to do that job. Well, maybe
it is if you're not that type of person already.
I don't think you need a degree for it. You might need to take some courses.
And look, we not bashing nobody that got any of these degrees. We just don't understand why you got to have them.
Yeah, I mean, if you got a degree, by all means.
Because another one I want to say is, what exactly is an art degree for?
Yeah, I don't really understand that.
What is that?
Right, because if you really think about it.
No, that's why I'm saying no disrespect. I'm just saying.
Because if you get an art degree, like, art is subjective, right?
It is.
So what do you need a degree for you to express yourself for? You got your art is your creativity coming across someone else.
But there are.
I'm talking about all arts. Like
what's the profession they going into?
I'm talking about like media, dance, like all that.
I get
like
that.
people got degrees in dance. Why do you need that?
You talking about art, or you talking about a specific art?
I'm talking about art in general.
There are foundations to particular arts, though.
I'm talking about all the arts.
Well, I don't know if all the arts are covered in one degree.
You got a BA.
You got it's gonna be an art degree, but it's specialized in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I think the specialization is what.
But what do you need a degree for in it?
Well, I don't know.
Not unless you're doing like marketing or like something.
You can dance
like on the business side of that. Talent. Cause I know a lot of people get like marketing degrees and stuff like that. You might need to go to school for that.
If you're a dancer and they gonna see your talent regardless if you went to school and got this degree or not.
Right.
So I don't, like I said, I'm not disrespecting nobody because I might just be, what's the word? I'm not knowledgeable of
Ignorant.
Yeah, I'm ignorant to the fact of what's going on. Exactly, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
I think that people do that because when you get the degree, it puts you in a different space than someone that just is doing it.
I think it's the specialization of
I'm
it.
talking about it, like in general.
Okay, so check it. The specialization of it makes it different.
Yeah,
it builds the foundation of it. So you can be talented and not know. Like I can be talented in music but can't read music. That's what I am now. I can't read music, but I can play by ear. I don't know the foundation of the shit, but I can play it. You know what I'm saying? But that foundation gives me that other extra shit that I could go get from school. See what I'm saying? And I think that's what
it might teach you the other side too. Like you might want to be, say you a dance. You got a degree in like a BA in dance arts or something like that. You might be a good dancer, but the degree might make you a good dance studio owner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or be able to teach it to other people, to sit like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I mean I get it. I mean, not necessarily, but maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I get that. Damn, I had another point I wanted to make off of that.
Let me say this again while you trying to figure out what you're saying. No disrespect to anybody that got any of these degrees.
Nah, fuck y'all.
No, I don't think there's nothing wrong with a degree. I actually think,
I'm just saying, I know a lot of people that got degrees in certain shit, and what they doing as a life, as a career, it ain't got nothing to do with the degree they have.
I think that's just a starting point, the degree, and I think that helps you find. A lot of times you can find where you want to go after the degree if you get it. You see what I'm saying? Some people went to school and got the degrees. Like you said, a lot of people ain't doing what they wanted to do. But during the journey, they might have found themselves and found something else they love.
Who fault is it if you got a degree and you're not, like you said, you're not using it to do anything that you're doing in your life at the time? Whose fault is it?
Here's one thing that could be part of the issue with that. You going to school as a kid, you like, I want to major in such and such. And as you go through that time period, you find out that I'm majoring in something where when I leave here, I ain't going to make no damn money anyway.
It's a lot of degrees like that.
So now you, 24 credit hours away from a degree. You ain't getting ready to turn back around. You getting ready to go ahead and finish this one and get the hell out of here and figure it out after that.
Well, whose fault is that?
I mean, I can't blame the kid at that point.
Why you can't?
Because they didn't know no better. When I went to college, I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do.
That's just the way the shit's set up. So you like to bring it full circle. The people who paid
scamming.
It's all a scam. The 15,000
college is a scam.
The 15,000 is a scam, and the other shit could be a scam depending on what you're doing.
Stay right there. So you got now. Let's get to the bottom of this shit. Are they scamming because they circumvented their circumstance and paid the 15,000 to get where they wanted to be, or is the college scamming for you paying 100,000, you getting a degree that they know ain't shit that you just paid for to get all the way through, and you gonna come out making the same amount of money as nigga just came out of high school with?
That's what I'm saying. It's the both.
Both of them scam. Well, I don't blame the person that.
Me either, because both
except
for
the people that did the nursing one. Don't do that.
That's what I'm saying. Depending on what you want to do,
don't
both
do the
of them. Like you got to pick your poison. It's like, yo, it's different ways to skin a cat. It just goes.
But they make it okay because hey, you made the choice to take this degree and blase. It's bullshit because. Okay, the kids coming in, like you said, they don't know what the fuck they doing.
We just
It ain't
monopolize
their
it
fault.
over here.
Yeah.
And if they
Over here, it's wrong.
If your parents was really on you, they'll make you do some shit you don't want to do.
You've been told all your life this is what you need to do.
Right.
So
This
I
is
made the point to get to college, but now I'm at college now. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do.
Yeah, but if your parents was on you like that, they would tell you, hey, I don't think. But you know, some kids be hard headed. They be passionate about shit. I want to do this.
And you can't even say
Yeah, go ahead and
because
do
you
that.
might go and your parents don't know no better. They ain't been to college. They don't know.
Or you might
Or if
have
they
a parent
been-
telling you one thing and another parent telling you another thing.
Go with your
Because
heart.
one thing is, you do notice this. A lot of, like, if your parent is successful at such and such, like, it's a lot of doctors. They have kids that turn out to be doctors. Or they might be a lawyer. Their kid might be a lawyer because they grew up and they saw that. But if your parent is just going to a job your whole life and it's just a regular job, a manufacturing job or something like that, and you get to college, you really don't know what you get ready to do.
Bruh.
So you don't turn out to do the same thing that they've been doing that you've been seeing your whole life because you don't know.
But they
And
might be
couldn't-
telling you so they
couldn't
learn from
really
their
put-
mistakes too, though.
Not necessarily,
They might be.
because they might expect you to know more than they did at this point.
I mean, but at this point in time, it's very easy for you to tell what degrees make money. Like, it's a Google search away. You can find the top 10 joints you need to be doing.
Hence the nursing.
Yeah.
Nursing is one of them.
15,000. Pay this and you in there.
Nurses make great money. If you're talking about having just a regular ass job, nurses make damn good money. They had nurses that's like making $100 an hour.
That Google search ain't always the best method either, though. Because, all right, you done looked at this top 10. You found this top 10, but
You might not be able to do
you
it.
going to make it, it's going to be a job just for you to get to the job that you don't want just because you want to make this amount of money.
It depends on what you want
I
to
mean,
do. You
depend
got to weigh
on
your
you-
options.
I mean, that top 10 gonna give you your best option.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're going to have to weigh your
You might
options.
not be able to do it.
Or you might not
it
want
might be,
to do it.
It might be
even
hard.
You can do it, but what I'm saying is, like, for example, my son was on the, this right here is a money maker. And I'm like, it ain't necessarily about the money maker because it might be something that you are more interested in.
Yeah,
that
you might
could
not want to
make-
do this.
But that can make money. You know what I'm saying?
But that's when the other shit come from. That's when you get people that, oh, I got a degree in something. I love doing this, but I got a degree in something, but I don't want to do it. Now I want to do something else that I like, but they don't make no money. You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is, it could be something that you like that could be some money in it. It just ain't in that top 10 list.
Damn, you
Oh,
got to
I
weigh
mean,
your
I'm just
options.
saying, that's when you go and do your own research.
Yeah, you got to weigh your options. Like,
If
yo,
you get a degree in
depending on what you cool with.
if you get it, like, I'm homeboy, he got a degree in English. And I was like, what the fuck you gonna do with it? And he was like, well, I guess I'll be like an English teacher or something. I'm like, that don't make no damn money.
Well, check it. I like English. Just say I like English. Okay, I could be a teacher. Okay,
They don't make no money.
They don't make no money. I like teaching, but I like English. Okay,
Write a book.
I can write a book. That's what I was about to
Right,
say.
you
I
got-
can write a book.
you can-
I can
you
switch
can
that. I
do
can
a
write
lot of shit while
I can
you
write a
teaching.
screenplay.
Yeah.
I can do a lot of
There's a
shit.
lot of shit
You
you
just
while
got to
you
think
while
outside the
you
box.
Right,
teaching.
you're
Yeah.
right, you're right.
You got to
You're
weigh
right.
your options. Think outside the box. It ain't
right.
got to be right in front of your face. It's just you got to find your niche.
You're right.
And going through that shit sometimes.
But I don't think a lot of people think like that, though.
Yeah, but you got
When
to.
you think about it, you say English, everybody think English teacher, off top.
Yeah, but you got to.
Like, who the fuck want to,
You
who
can-
go
you
to
can-
school
you
to be an English teacher?
I like English. I can travel abroad and teach and tutor people and
yeah.
teach people English in other countries and make a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Just because I'm teaching them English.
And see the world.
It's
at the
yeah,
same
see the
time.
world and you living your life. You got to think outside the box with some of these shit that you like to do if it's not in that top 10 or whatever you want to make money. And I think that's what them nurses was trying to do, think outside the box. Okay. I don't want to go to school and pay all this debt. Let me pay this $15,000 to get up out of here.
they
You know what I'm
can't- they
saying?
can't do
Finesse
that,
that
though.
shit. You gotta finesse it. You know what I'm saying? In or out. You got this life right here where we at right now. We talk about the AI. All this is the AI podcast, matter of fact, because we talk about AI every other podcast. nigga, you gotta finesse this shit.
Because
they gonna finesse you.
You better.
Sometime you gotta figure out how you gonna get it.
When I buy that dog, it's gonna be on the podcast. Just wait.
Look, real quick. When I know we about to end this, real quick. Would y'all pay for the degree, the fake degree?
Depending on what it is.
Depending on what the field is.
I'm saying straight yes. I don't need no caveats.
Hell yeah. I'm in
not
there
paying
like
for the nursing degree, no.
I pay for any degree I can get.
Not paying for the nursing degree.
In there like swimwear.
Any degree I want, and they offered it, I'll pay for it.
They call me Dr. Coates.
Not gonna be nurse Bodie.
PhD Coates.
I'm gonna have bodies on my hand the first week.
PhD.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, don't say that. I don't think I'll play like that.
Nah.
I don't think I'll play like that. I'm not gonna play with the nurses like that.
That's what I say. You gotta find your lane. That's what a lot of people ain't find. You gotta find your lane.
I go to
if
the
it's
hospital.
your lane,
you can get. Hey, you can be a software engineer right now.
Yeah,
you don't need no degree for that.
I get to the hospital, I'm gonna be like, yo, y'all gotta sit me right here at this desk, so when they come out the room, they need something, I got them.
Be a trash man. They got a degree for trash man?
Hell, I don't think you need one for that.
But I'm saying if they did, if that's your lane, find your lane.
Man, you could be if you good at math, you could be an accountant.
Yeah, find your fucking lane and get in where you fit in. If you know you good at like arithmetic.
If you like animals, you could be a zoologist.
Yeah, find your
you
lane.
Need no degree for that.
If you got the passion for it, you can finesse your way through the rest of that shit.
For animals.
Yeah.
Fuck them damn animals.
All right, man. Hey, man, let's wrap this on up so I can go ahead and hit the shenanigans and go to bed.
Yo, I got a question for y'all.
All right.
So, if you had the opportunity to choose between these two situations, would you choose to, as of right now,
Or her, the PS5?
revert to being, you can go back to being a 10-year-old with all the knowledge you have at this day and age? Or would you revert to being 45 with 50 million in the bank account?
So we say the knowledge you have now, 10 years old, or 45 or 50 million. Okay, so let me ask you. If I revert to 10 years old, does it go back to like?
Let's see, that's the sauce we gonna have to put on it.
Does the time go back?
That's the sauce we gonna
Does
have
everything
to put on
go back to me? Like
that's the sauce we're gonna have to put on it, because it didn't say that. I got this off social media, and that wasn't a part of the equation. So I'm gonna say, if I go back to being a 10-year-old, everything is going back with me. And me, myself, personally, I'm going back to 10.
if everything goes back with you.
Yeah. Because, one, I'm going to make way more than $50 million before I'm 45. I can go back to 10 with the knowledge I have right now.
I don't know. Because I think you, at that point, if everything goes back with me, you just have to weigh, like, what's more convenient for you, I think. And, like, going to 45 with 50 million ain't bad either. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's not
like,
bad at all.
I'm close to 45 already.
You can live that life.
Yeah, it's a good life.
For the rest of your life. A good life.
However, if you revert back to 10 years old with all the knowledge you have now, you know everything that you know now, you could be way over a billionaire.
Just
imagine how exciting your life gonna be.
Because at 10, you're gonna be buying stock options that
you're gonna be a very peculiar 10-year-old.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Precocious. You're gonna be out here like,
man.
You really gonna be predicting the future.
I'll be scared of that little kid.
You gonna be predicting the future, really.
Like you were saying off camera, and that worried me, because you like they gonna lock him up,
or they gonna kill him.
Yeah, one or the other.
Something gonna happen to that little boy. He gonna be dead, because he
gotta
gonna be. It's like, yo, who gonna win the?
You had to devise a plan to live as this 10-year-old. You can't just be 10 and just drop everything as soon as you get back there.
I'm gonna come out with YouTube, then I'm gonna come out with Tesla, then I'm gonna come out with
Man,
Amazon,
Google.
then I'm gonna come out with Google.
Killing them.
Like you gonna be the richest man in America.
I'm gonna come out with
10 years
OnlyFans.
Oh man, you gonna kill them.
I'm out here raking up.
Pornhub.
Yeah, I'm out here. Caking.
You gonna be betting on all the Super Bowl picks.
Yeah, I know.
All the NBA championship picks.
See, I might leave the tech world alone. I just do the sports thing. If I can remember everything I know from the sports,
I'm doing everything.
Yeah, doing it all.
bruh.
Catch it before the season start.
What?
All right,
I'm betting every week. Big money.
Rap.
All you gotta do is bet in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And say,
what's gonna happen at the end?
This team is gonna be there at the end and they gonna win it all.
Yeah.
You know,
So you'll be a millionaire when you're 11.
About to hit a 20
So
leg
when
parlay.
you're 11, you go back and you do the same thing. You double up, and you just keep doing it.
Man, you be rich as hell. They'll take you out for that.
especially if you,
Bets like that.
Nah,
You gotta lose a few on to make it look right.
'Cause look, I'm gonna spread it around because I already know they're gonna take me out. I'm thinking like that. I got other people that's, hey,
you gonna tell them to do what
yeah,
what
you
they
better
need to
stop working, Here's a guaranteed win for you.
Ain't
do.
nobody
I ain't gonna listen to
believe.
you though.
They will after I hit that first one. With
Nah,
my
it's
little
gonna take more than the first one.
money I got for my first, the little allowance I done saved up for my first one I done put out there.
They gonna think you the second coming of Jesus.
Hold on. So y'all said that this is gonna go back to when you were 10 or you go back to 10?
See, that's
what we saying.
we don't know how it's.
That's
gonna
why I
go.
asked them, dude.
Yeah,
Are
we
is
don't-
everything on reverting back? Because
That's-
if it's
we don't know.
still 2023 and I'm 10, then I don't know if I want to do
I
it.
don't want to be 10 in 2023. I don't.
So what if you?
But if I could be 10 when I was 10,
Well, why though?
why I don't want to be 10 right now?
Yeah.
Because your knowledge right now can only go.
I'm
You're
just
gonna be at
gonna
an
be me.
advantage.
It'll be, but my 10-year-old self would be me right now. You gonna be
Yeah.
who you are.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah, and that ain't gonna. I don't.
You
see
don't
how,
think that would help
I don't
you
see
like?
how much further that would get you. And
It will. It'll get you further.
Yes,
It will, but I don't think it's gonna get you as far as it would as you go back to.
Well, no, because
No.
that's a cheat code.
Yeah,
But
it ain't
if
a cheat code.
say
I
for
think
instance,
it's-
you was a 10-year-old now, like you went right back to a 10-year-old from the age you is
Knowing
now,
everything you know.
and you would be like way more mature, so you can make better choices for yourself.
That's true, but I don't think it would be as.
It's not gonna be as lucrative as you going back
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
knowing
yeah.
you gonna be basically a damn Miss Cleo. At that point, you gonna know stuff that's you gonna be like that's so Raven.
You're gonna be able to
See it in
predict
the
the
future.
future. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
So
still
I
being
would-
10 in 2023.
I
that's-
do the 45 right now. If I couldn't go back to, if everything ain't going back when I go back, as of right now, I'm taking the 50 million.
I'm taking that.
45.
I'm taking that either way. I'm not
50
going
million.
back. Let me get that 50.
Don't take that.
Okay,
feel.
now check it out. Do I go straight to 45 from today?
Yes.
Yeah,
Damn, so that mean I lose all the time between me
Yeah.
and 45?
yeah.
Did you get 50 million?
Your son gonna be.
It would have
how
took you
old?
all that time to make the 50 million
Your son,
anyway.
how old your son gonna be?
He'll be what, 7?
Yeah. You just gonna wake up tomorrow with a 7-year-old.
Do I remember anything that happened in between that time?
Hey, nah, that's too many questions. I don't know.
Like I need some kind of recollection of what happened.
I don't know.
I don't
bro.
want to just
I don't-
wake up and be
I
7
mean,
years later.
Look, I really don't.
You
think,
should
I
if
really don't
you
think-
remember
yeah.
everything you was at 10. So you should. It should work
I
in it.
don't think you should have all that regulation. If
Why
you
not?
Just
Nah, I think you should.
fast forward to 45 and got 50 million.
So I got 7 years. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
Nah, I think you should.
Nah,
if
that's kind of messed
if you
up.
revert back to 10 and you know everything you know now, you should.
They need to go forward, like, because that's the trade off, right?
Yeah.
it might be.
I lost 7
difficult.
years for $50 million.
It might be difficult for you to pull up them 7 years. That might be. You might have bits and pieces. And you be like, I kind of remember.
I think I
such,
still take the
such."
50 though.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
want to
taking
go
the
back
50.
and
If
take.
I can't take
the
everything back to
chances.
me with 10, I'm taking the 50.
I ain't that far from there. I'm 45, so let me get that 50. If I just lived out my 7 years, I probably ain't gonna have 50
All
big.
right, think about it like this.
Man, I go
Okay,
back.
here's-
I'm gonna build. I'm
here's
gonna have
some
a whole
sauce.
goddamn
Here's some sauce.
conglomerate.
Because I don't know if y'all believe the way I believe, but I do believe that you have an expiration date and it's already,
Written.
yeah. So what if your expiration date is 46?
So that means I
Sauce
just
guy.
sped myself up to die.
You done lost 7 years.
Sauce guy.
Yeah, and
I mean,
you
but I
got this
wouldn't.
paper.
But I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I know. You wouldn't know.
So I mean, it wouldn't be no. I wouldn't know. So it wouldn't be no point.
True. And you got a year to enjoy yourself.
But no, you wouldn't know. But it could possibly be in your head now. Like, oh shit, if I take
Just
this,
took 7. Well, in my case, I took 7 years off my life.
You could wake up 45.
And-
I just took 7 years off my
yeah,
life.
and at 46 I could be dead, so
You
I
can
might
wake
not be
up-
able to enjoy this.
you
But
can
if I
wake
go
up at
back
45 fucked up.
That mean I get to live all them years. That's
again
a 20-something years.
and be super rich, why you
You
doing
don't know
it?
that though. That's a possibility.
I'm not.
No, it's
fucking,
not a
I'm not
possibility
fucking
because
that
you
up.
got all
I'ma
the
be rich,
you got all the
dog.
knowledge you
No,
got now.
you might know about YouTube. You don't know how to make YouTube.
I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be rich.
You might know about Google. You don't know how to make it.
Nah, you still know like what to invest in though.
Yeah, but you only make big money in investments if you got money to
Bro,
invest
if I'm
in.
10, I'm going to the league. Cause I know
What?
I know what to
Wait.
do now.
Oh, okay.
I'm making better decisions.
Okay. I
But
don't know about that
Listen,
one.
you wake up at 45. Look, you wake up and you 45 tomorrow. And you wake up tomorrow coughing.
Now you adding some sauce.
No, I'm just saying you wait because I said you go out at 46. So you wake up tomorrow and something ain't right.
I mean, yeah, but I made the decision. I didn't know none of this, so it don't matter.
Yeah, you right. It don't matter. But
Now, if I go back to being 10, that means I got to like make sure every single thing I do fall in line.
it
And-
will.
And then, okay, so hold on a second.
Yeah, 10-year-old.
No, let's just break it down.
Okay,
so
ain't no many people
say
listening
for
to you.
instance you 10, right? You 10 and you go back and you gonna make all these bets and shit. How you gonna remember
And how you
all
gonna
the
bet?
information that you had?
How you gonna bet?
That's the
Right.
thing.
How you gonna remember all that?
That's the thing. You retain all the knowledge.
But what money you gonna have to bet?
Retain it like so you remember everything.
That's
everything.
That's what it said.
that's
You
a
go
lot,
back
though.
to 10 with all the
Well,
knowledge
if
you
that's
have
the case
today.
when you remember everything that
What
happened
money
in
you
your
gonna have
life,
though?
you ain't gonna you 10.
You 10.
ain't
no,
got
but
no
you
damn
got the
money.
knowledge you have now. You can talk somebody.
So
into
that
spending
means you
some money.
still gonna have to wait until you
With
old
the
enough to
kno-
make
with the
some
knowledge
real
you have
money.
now, you can't. You think you can't talk somebody into? You can't convince somebody into spending
Hell
some money.
no. No.
Not no adult. My mom is so stubborn.
Yeah, you talking to the wrong person.
You
I ain't even thinking about talking to my mom about what I got going on.
I
at
think
10.
you gotta. I think if everything like you said is, I think you have a great chance of being successful.
Yeah, you do.
I think you do.
At some point, I don't know what you gonna be. You gonna
Like,
garner that.
If I go back to 10, I ain't even got to be successful immediately.
Nah,
No,
I'm
I
just
just
saying.
know
Wait till
what's
I get.
I think it's
once
gonna
I
have
get
to wait till you
18.
get like 18.
Once I get 18,
I know what's coming.
It's
but
going crazy. I'm going crazy.
From 10 to 18, I'm getting ready to have the time of my life.
Yeah.
With the mindset I have right now, I know everything
Yeah.
to do and not to do.
I think you know what though. I say I'll go to 45 because I get to 50 just for the money. But I always am a person that thinks that time is worth more than money. So if you could go back and you get the extra however many years that you got between you now and you being 10, and you get to do that over again, that's actually probably worth more than the money. No matter how much money you made from going back to
That's
10.
what I'm saying. And you
Based
can-
off what you said, you can treat yourself better from 10 until you get to the
Yeah.
45.
And you
to
can
make
Just the extra
when
time
you
of being on
to
earth.
Make sure when you get to 45, you got 45 more years to live.
And you can treat other people better. And
Right.
you can
I mean,
build
it ain't even,
shit
I'm
for
talking
other
about not
people.
even about the money. I'm talking about just time that you get to be here.
Yeah, and you can set other people up for success.
But okay, so
If
if
you know what you're
get
doing.
to go back to being 10, and we ain't never declared whether you would go back to being 10 now, or you just everybody go back to being back.
Now we saying it's 10 when you were 10. So let's
so
say
you just
everything.
get to go back to when you were 10, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
you in
then
the
that
whole,
mean
you in the
that
multiverse.
everything- Okay, so check this out. So if that happens, like you talking about multiverse, right? If you know everything you know now, and you go back to being 10, you're not gonna be where you're at now.
Yeah, because
No.
So that means all the people you met along the way, you might not ever meet them
The
people.
only thing I have a problem with, because I thought about this, is
You might not have no
my
kid.
child.
You might not have no
That's
kid.
what I thought about. I was
You might
like,
not have no kid, and you might not have with the person you had it with.
Yeah.
So that kid that you have ain't gonna be the kid that
don't
you got
exist.
now.
Yeah, that's the only thing I thought about.
So
I
your
thought about
whole
that.
new reality gonna be different than what your reality is now. Are you willing to trade that?
Man, fuck them kids.
Oh shit. Okay.
Nah, I love you, Caleb. I'm just playing.
Okay. Well, you gotta think about that. We all got children.
I did think about that. I'm just saying.
We all got kids. Now,
Yeah.
if we got that type of knowledge, that means we might be in a whole different
No.
space.
you
Now we
saying
gonna make that one. We gonna and we ain't even gonna call it a mistake. We gonna make that turn to go make
Do
sure
that over there?
make sure that happens.
But you gotta think about it though. You might be in a whole different circle of group of people. You're not ever gonna meet these people that you was dealing with.
you saying if everything reverts back,
I
or
know how to
I'm
get.
talking about if you went back to
It
10,
don't make no difference what circle I'm in. I know how to get back to where I was. Cause I know where I was.
you're not gonna be thinking about that though. You go back to 10, you got all the knowledge you got now.
I'm
but
gonna
then
think about
everything
my
revert
kid.
back.
Right, everything. So say for instance, everything went back to when you were 10,
Yeah.
right? You got all the knowledge you have now.
Right.
You're not gonna be in the same circle with the people that you was dealing with. You're not gonna make those
I see
same
what you're saying.
decisions.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
You're not even gonna meet them people that you was dealing with before.
Because they dumb.
So that mean that you ain't gonna meet the person that you had a kid with.
No, but you will know where to go.
You can't say that though.
Yeah, you will. You because you got the knowledge that you had before, so you know exactly where to go and what mistake
No,
to
because
make.
your knowledge now gonna tell you don't fuck with them.
yeah.
So you like, oh, I'm not messing with that person.
You in a whole different
That's
circle.
the only way my seed getting her. I got to go there.
But you gonna have a seed, but it's gonna be a whole different seed. That your kid that you have in that other reality gonna be different than the kid you got now.
It's gonna change shit.
You might still have a kid, but it ain't gonna be the same
You
kid.
fucking me
And that's
up.
what happened with time travel. Time travel, you fuck one thing,
You fucking me up.
And that's
man.
that's actually pretty damn deep when you really think about
it
it.
changes
fucking
everything
up.
else.
Right. Now, are we willing to trade off that?
Because think about it, your decisions when you go back is gonna change the course of everything in the
Everything.
future.
So you're not even.
So
gonna
what
meet
makes you
those
think your
people.
life ain't gonna change?
You ain't even gonna have the same kid.
Damn.
You might
You're
not even
gonna-
have a kid.
You ain't even gonna have the same. Your baby mama's totally different person.
I'm gonna have a daughter instead of.
You might not even want a kid. You might be gay.
What the fuck? Wait a minute. Wait, hold on.
You done change the timeline. It's another
We
timeline.
said we know what we know now. We ain't say all
It's a
that.
multiverse.
Hold on, cuz. Wait a minute. Now you went too damn far.
It's the multiverse.
I know everything I know now though.
Yeah, but
Hey, look, don't pay that nigga no mind. Hey, look.
your thing might not be
you
thinking.
really, hey, look, don't listen to him. When you really think about it, that's something you gotta think about. Cause we ain't never, y'all ain't bring up that part. Now I say I don't know if I'm willing to lose 7 years now that I think about it. 'Cause if I go to 45,
You died at 46.
wait, you said that. I don't know if that's true or
I'm
not.
just saying.
That might be true, but I don't know though. But I don't like the fact of losing time.
Yeah,
I don't like that. That's the main thing. I don't care about the money so much.
Yeah.
I don't like losing time.
And I feel like I said, I feel like if you go back now to 10 with the knowledge that you have now, I feel like you're going to gain some time. Because you're going to treat yourself totally different from
Not
how you
necessarily
did.
It's
because
gonna
you done
be a-
changed your whole
The
timeline
whole
up.
timeline gonna change.
You don't know. You might be put yourself in a situation Well, you might lower the amount of time you on this earth, the stuff you dealing with.
Yeah, because the shit that you know, like you could be considered a weapon of mass destruction because you're doing all this shit, and you might start a war that's unintentional because everybody's fighting over you because you got all this knowledge. Like that type of shit can happen.
Think about how much money you got. Now you dealing with powerful people. They don't like the way you moving. They want you exterminated.
Or they see you as a valuable piece, so they fighting for you. They fighting to control you.
Oh, we can't get them. Well, we got to get rid of them.
Yeah. So that whole dynamic can just.
Because we got to think about everything.
Y'all made this a lot more difficult than.
I just watched a lot of like time travel movies.
It got more difficult than it was.
What's that movie that dude had like that little gun? He was like pop up and his like chick was in like a field. He's still on a farm or some shit. And he would pop up. He would like go into some time travel shit and he would pop into her timeline. She lived in like a field with a bunch of grass and shit.
I don't know.
It was called like the something's wife or something like that.
Time Traveler's Wife.
Time Traveler's Wife.
And I ain't never.
Y'all ain't never seen that? That movie was good as hell. It was good.
Exactly
you should check it out.
I ain't never seen
that movie was good. Dude was jumping timelines. He was all over the place. This shit was good.
I know I heard of it.
Time Traveler's Wife. This is what it was called.
Tommy Lee Jones one.
Mm-hmm. That shit was good.
And I ain't never seen it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
But then, like, that's what I don't think people really think about. You talking about you going back to being a certain age. All your decisions up to that point change everything that happened in your future.
And that's the whole, the concept. They say there are parallel universes. There's other yous if you like fall into that in parallel universes. It's a you that never made nothing of his life. There's a you that's highly successful. It's just in a different parallel universe. If you believe that type of thing.
How you tap into that?
Yeah, like how you know what they doing over there? How you know what the other one doing?
You can change. From what I understand, see, I'm not well versed, but from what I understand, you can tap into either universes by the way that you think, your perception. What we was talking about earlier.
But I don't like that theory because that mean that make it like you the one in the control.
You are. Oh yeah.
Maybe you're not.
Maybe you're not. But if you believe you are, then you are.
That don't even make sense.
It does.
How you gonna be the one? Maybe you ain't the one. If you in control and you could tap into other people's timeline or your own shit.
That's the premise of that's what I'm saying. That's the premise of, that's the belief. So if you feel maybe like you're in control,
maybe you in control of your timeline. They live in their own timeline.
No, but like the timelines are one and the same, but different based off of your mindset. So if you believe, so it's like they always say, like if you think negative shit happens to you. That's what the timeline is. So there's a version of you that's doing worse than you're doing right now. That's a version of you that's on the street right now because that mind frame. So if you fall into that mind frame, you're gonna become
the one that's on the street.
Yeah.
So your shit just transfer?
Basically. But if you have the positive mind frame, there's a version of you that's doing better than you are now. So right now, if you're not content where you're at right now, you're trying to get to a higher place than you are right now. There's a version of you that's already there. It's already, what it's saying is there is no time. It's only now.
Right.
So there's a version of you right now that's doing that. So if there's only now, you can become that by just.
Well, how do you know when the like how do you can dictate the transfer like
by your thoughts, how you move.
How you know that happened? Like I'm saying, how do you know like at that time that you done what you need to do?
There's no time. You just have to tap into that.
No, you watch me. I'm about to tap into it.
So what I'm saying is, it sounds.
I ain't about to have no negative thoughts.
It sounds ridiculous. So what I'm saying
I
is,
get it.
you have to for you to become something. It's like we were saying a nurse.
But I'm saying
when we talking about nurses, let's bring it full circle. A nurse, before you ever become whatever you want to be, let's say a nurse, you have to think like a nurse, move like a nurse, act like a nurse before you could ever be that. If you think you can't be a nurse, you will never be a nurse. You have to be like that. So you have to do whatever a nurse does. What does a nurse do?
Take care of people.
You have to tap into that, and you have to do what a nurse does. If you want to be a basketball player, what does a basketball player do?
Play ball.
When somebody asks you what do, you got to say, this is what I am, even when you're not that yet. And that's how you tap into that. So that's what that comes from. See what I'm saying? Before I ever became photography, I didn't know what I was doing. I would tell people I'm a photographer. What happened after I started saying that? Motherfuckers started coming to me and saying, hey, man, can you take these pictures for me? I tapped into that. That's what I'm saying. So that's what all that coincides. You have to be that in your mind before you can ever be that in real life. So you have to be that in imagination before you can ever be it in reality. You got to tap into that. And the imagination is the parallel universes. So if you don't believe, you won't never be that.
My shit don't work then.
There's something in you that's not tapping into that then. You got to walk in it.
I've been believing in some shit that ain't. I gotta switch it up.
But what kind of action you got behind?
That's what I'm saying. You gotta have the action too. You gotta tap into that.
That's another thing too. Just because you believe in something,
and I might not be articulating it right, but if you, I think people can understand what I'm saying. You gotta be it before you ever become it.
But I'm saying just because you believe in something don't mean it's gonna happen.
You have to have action behind it.
You gotta be action.
That's what I'm saying. You have to. Let's say whatever you want to be. You say you want to be a computer programmer. What does a computer programmer do?
Computer programmer shit.
You program. You gotta go start doing that shit and becoming that.
That's the same. That's just practice.
You gotta become it though. And you gotta really feel like you can do it. If you can't have imposter syndrome, you gotta really say,
imposter syndrome will kill you.
I got it. I can do this. I do this. And once you start over and over again, I do this. And when somebody asks you, what do? I'm a computer programmer. Oh yeah? That's what opens the doors up for you. That's all I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. That's what the parallel universes come in to me. It ain't no fairy tale shit. It's real shit. But it's just our thought processes that bring it to life in our actions.
Hey, bro, that was deep.
Faith without work is dead. That's all that's saying.
I believe that.
It's like, you got to have the faith, but you got to have the work too. So you got to be it before you ever become it. I can't say I'm the motherfucking man without being the man. Nigga, I'm the man. You got to walk in that though. Can't just say it. You got to walk in it. Just like we started this podcast, we was like, yo, you couldn't say we was podcasters without doing it. We started doing it. Now we are that. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I probably got off on a tangent.
100+ episodes in.
Anyway, if you made it this far,
thank you.
We are the Legendary Visionaries. Legend Has a Podcast. We thank y'all for tuning in. I go by the name of Artwork.
C. Bodie.
It's RH, a.k.a. Raul.
Happy Black History Month.
Yeah.
See y'all next week.
Same time. No, not same time. Same channel.
Shout out to Bo.
Yeah, shout out to Bo in the building. We about to hit them shenanigans, baby. Mop your carpet, read a book, bitch.